Hello everyone, welcome to the Stealing Insight YouTube channel. So today we'll be diving into the shortcuts in Microsoft Excel. Now my focus for this class is going to be Ctrl A to Z shortcut, and if you wait to the end you'll be able to get and understand how to obtain all keyboard shortcuts in Microsoft Excel. I mean absolutely all keyboard shortcuts. But for now, we'll be dealing with using Control and A through to Z. So the first thing in our alphabet is A, from A, B, C, D to Z. Now for the A, if you use Control A, it means to highlight all. Now, before you can do some things, you need to highlight those things. Now, after this document has been highlighted, if you use Control B, so the reason we're having this line, I will need to eliminate the line because under the view, under review, I've clicked on track changes for our last class. So I'm unclicking that in order not to interfere with what we are doing. So going back to home, so if you click on Control B, it is to bold, which is this. Now, if you click on Control C, is to copy what you've highlighted. Now, Control D is to open font dialog box. Remember in the beginners class, which I showed you this, and how this is the font dialog box. You can make it this, change the font. Let's assume you want to use the Algerian. You see the way it's going to look like. If you want to use Apto, if you want to use any of these font size. Now let's use Area Black. You can see the way it appears. So that's the way Area Black looks. That's using Control D in order to get the font dialog box. But I will be changing it. I don't want something deep. So let's just make it area narrow. So we've changed the font with the Control D. The next thing is Control E. Control E is to centralize. You see, when we bring the icon here, you see Control E. Like this is Control B, this one is Control E. So when you click on Control E, it centralizes all your documents. Control E. The next thing is Control F. You remember when we were talking about in the class the other time, we spoke about the find. Control F is to find. Control F is to find. So what are we looking for? Let's look for documents. Documents. Now, you realize that it's saying we're having 6 results for documents. If you click on this, you see it has highlighted this. If you click on this, the next document. If you click on this, that's the next document. So that is for Control F to find. Control F to find. Now, the next thing is Control G. Control G is go to. Go to. This go to can easily help you to navigate through. Probably you want to search through page, section, line, bookmark, through comments. Then the page number, you can easily pick it from there and move on. Now remember, this has been numbered as page 1. So if you just click on this, go to, it's still bringing us to the same page because this document is not as wild as it is, but you can lay hold on many documents, then you just use the go to Control G. The next thing is Control H. It will also bring us to this icon, but let us press the Control H. Control H, you can see. Now Control H is telling us that replace, to replace. Now what do we find? We want to find, let's find something common, your, and let's replace your with mine. Look at this, your document, and let's click on replace all. You see 5 things has been replaced. Now it has changed this year to my document. All of the year that we have there, it has changed it to my overlook of my document. So it has changed it. So to replace a document in Microsoft Word, you need to press Ctrl H to replace. Now when we highlight this old document, these old letters or these old content, and we click on Ctrl I, Ctrl I will bring about italicization, will italize the document. But you remember, it must be highlighted first, then Ctrl I. That's why it is being italicized now. Now, after being italicized, and we put on Ctrl J. Ctrl J is to justify, just like this. This Ctrl J to justify. Ctrl J to justify. Now, Ctrl K is to insert an hyperlink, meaning you want to insert a link into your write-up that will lead, that is clickable, that can lead to something else. That's when you use on Ctrl K. Now, if you want to align this document, you know this document has been justified with Ctrl J. If you want to align it left, what you need to do is to do Ctrl L. Ctrl L aligns it left. Instead of coming here, you just pick on Ctrl L and it aligns it left. Now, if you want to do the index paragraphing, it's just Ctrl M, Ctrl M, Ctrl M. So this moves all the document forward, all your highlighted letters or letterings moved. Now the next thing is Control N. Control N. N. N is going to give you a new page of Microsoft Word. Control N will give you a new page. You can see this is a new page of Microsoft Word. Now after that is Control O. Control O. Control O will give you the access to open the folder where you can get new Microsoft Word documents. That's Control O. Then after Control O, we have Control P. Control P is to print. If you want to print your document, you pick on Control P and you pick on the printer you want to use from here and you are fine. The next thing after the P is Control Q. Control Q. Now your Control Q, this is going to help you remove paragraph formatting. Now Control Q helps to remove paragraph formatting. Now look at the way it was before. Now if you press on Control Q, you realize that it has removed the paragraph formattings. Control R is to align right. Then Control S is to save. Once you click on Control S, it enables you to save. Control S saves. After Control S is Control T. So if you press Control T, is to increase hanging indenting, meaning Control T is to increase hanging indenting. So after that, the next thing is Control U. This Control U, if you realize that this thing is not underlined. By the time I click on Control U, it underlines it. By the time I click again, it removes the underline. Now the next thing after U is V, but I want to put it a little bit further. After Control U is Control W. Control W. Control W means is to close. If I should click on save, it's going to close the Excel. By the time it's closed this Excel, this Word document rather, then I'm having the document here. So the next thing after Control W is Control X. X. X is to cut. X is to cut. Now Control X cuts the file. After cutting it, the way we can paste it back is to use the shortcut for paste, which is the Control V. Control V. So Control V paste what has been copied. After that, the next thing is Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z is to undo what you have done, and Ctrl Y is to redo what you have done. So if you so much enjoyed this shortcut, kindly ensure to click on the subscribe button in order to get notifications in our next videos. Also ensure to like and share with your loved ones. Bye bye.